we are discussing our project management analysis our Tesla's, which we have individual into the 5 sections, each part by one of the members. So next, please. So firstly, I will introduce Tesla's premium electric car companies based in the United States, with a number of the models on sale. It has achieved a big selling point in the market. The main source is self-driver technologies, growing large numbers of the consumers to buy its products. Next, please. The core technologies for the development of the electronic car land in the following the 3 areas: the improvement of the batteries productions technologies, the battery management system, and the design advantage of the electric vehicle. Many car companies are now starting to the traditional to the e-car market, but the bigger problem with the electric cars is a range of the vehicle. Therefore, Tesla has relatively outstanding technologies in these 3 areas. Please, next. Tesla has completed the industry trend from the productions to Teslas. Unlike the other traditional car sales, Tesla used the factory to the direct sales model for both the car productions and the battery operation. This product sold source direct channel, eliminating many process spots which not only saves a lot of cost, but also brings the right price to the consumers. Next. Tesla's computations in the market, the quality from the data, the traditional car companies in the market is still dominate at the sometimes electronic vehicles integrate of a lot of high technology. So the bigger internet companies also into the whole market has creating competitiveness. The battery is the cost of the car, so the battery technology also affects the Tesla's share of the market. Next.
I would like to say the title is Market Data Analysis Processes, and the first one is Tesla's market share. And as you can see in the graphic, in the 3rd quarter of this year, Tesla's once again expanded the market share, although there's not high in the history. The growth rate is relatively slow. And next slide, please. Next slide. The first one is in the US and Canada. Judging from the data presented, in the market share in both Europe and Canada are slightly below 2%, and this Datacom has relatively low growth rates compared to the previous quarter. The main reason may be that these 2 markets are facing various challenges, such as the impact of its pandemic has led to the shutdown of the Tesla factory in China and the suspension of production graduates the Tesla Jia Shanghai factory. At the same time, the European market is mainly supplied by China, including Model 3 and Model Y. But most importantly, Europe currently needs to deal with the Russia invasion of the Ukraine, which affects almost all sectors of economy. The next slide, please. As you can see, the title is what caused Tesla increase the market share and long-term goal. The first one is organic growth in the electronic vehicle production sales, with a continuous expansion of capacity at 2 major plants, one in California and one in China, and 2 plants, one in Texas and one in Germany. The projected Tesla sales will increase further in the fourth quarter. This will allow the company to gain a higher market share. Tesla's long-term goal to grow electronic vehicle sales by an average of 50% year-over-year. Tesla can reach 4% in US, Canada. And this slide is Tesla's global expansion, where to go next. The first one is Tesla Gigafactory in the future of the vehicle manufacturing. You can see from Tesla worldwide subsidiaries. Tesla says its main facilities include properties in the North America, Europe, and Asia for the manufacturing, assembly, warehousing, energy, retail service locations, supercharging location, and administrative and sales office. And the second is Tesla's expansion into Germany and India. The company is constantly expanding geographically in the meet sales needs, and the competition between location is furious. Plan underway for 2 new plants, one in Greenhead and the southeast of Berlin, and another in the Austin, Texas. And the third one is Shanghai ramps up Tesla's production. The China accounted for the 47% of the world's 7.2 million electric vehicles in 2019, where Tesla did not share regional sales figures. According to the China Travel Association, the company sold 113,655 Model 3 since in China from January to November 2020, making it the highest selling car in the Chinese market. That's all. The next slide.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Peng Wei. What I want to talk about is the value stream mapping and the lean manufacturing process. So in fact, if you ask me, is a Tesla a lean business? I would say yes, I think so. Tesla's direct sales model actually disassembled the traditional 4S store into 3 parts. The first is a direct experience store, which is responsible for the pre-sale consultation and test drive. The second block is a server center, which is responsible for the delivery and after-sales service. And the third is the official website, which is responsible for the sales and the placing orders. This is completely breaks through the traditional marketing method model. Next page, please. So let me give you an example. In the earlier days of Tesla development, the time required from the US production line to delivery to a Chinese customer was as short as 3 months. But in the same period, Germany car company needed nearly half a year to complete the process, which from the production line to delivery, with the whole process being quite long. And we will go back to our real life. From a moment a car comes off the production line, Tesla delivery process is leave the factory transport it to the delivery center in the city designated by the consumer. The delivery specialist inspects the car and the user pick up the car. In the entire delivery process, if you have big heart, you don't even have to go to store to buy Tesla. You just pick up the car when you arrive at store. That's it. And in the complete car purchase process, from consumer paying attention to the vehicle to the final delivery of the vehicle, the advantage of Tesla direct sales model are more obvious. And here are the steps, the process of buying a Tesla, which is 9 steps. And here are the steps of the traditional way of buying a car. If we take a look at the traditional way of buying a car, it takes like 10 steps, and it takes more time and also but provided the least service. In comparison of the entire car purchase process, Tesla direct sales model eliminated the consumer purchase process and sought step-by-step guided the consumption behaviors and quick responsible model, which from the time the order is placed to the delivery of the vehicle, the consumer can complete it in the impulsive spending period. However, in the traditional distribution model, consumer need to repeatedly negotiate price amongst the different dealers. In the process of facility transportation, consumer consumption impulsive are wiped out by repeated bargaining behaviors with dealer. This is more likely to lead to the cancellation of the order. Next page, please. And there are three reasons of the success of Tesla lean manufacturing process. The first one is Tesla link together all the process from raw material to the final consumer in the smooth flow, with the shortest lead time, highest quality, and the lowest cost, and the more reliable delivery. And second one is the direct sales method of the production of on demand. This is avoid the waste of the overproduction, also ensures the overall quality of the basic car. And the last one is most of Tesla experience stores are located in the shopping mall with dense foot traffic, which is itself bringing Tesla huge offline traffic exposure. Shopping center can enhance the brand's high-end feeling and brand image building. And this all fit very well with Tesla. Simply put, Tesla's store strategy and business strategy are combined with its marketing strategy. Next page, please. Now, Tesla uses direct sales to ensure the product quality from raw material to sales and after-sales service of electric vehicle product. Tesla approach to customers is very much in line with lean thinking. By selling cars direct to customer and maintaining a close connect with each customer through the internet, Tesla hopes to create more value with the few resources, which is also the essence of the lean. Over the year, Tesla has opened a Gigafactory in Texas, Shanghai, and Berlin. The full automation of Tesla increasingly complete the factory also fit well with lean manufacturing. In the end, Tesla's goal is to allow every customer to buy a car exactly according to their needs, and the sales staff only provide the necessary information at the sensitives. That's it. Next page, please.
Hello, I'm Yidong Bai. Now I will talk about the waste management. Now the waste created by the automobile industry is a problem that cannot be ignored. So reducing waste has always been a point of in process in the operation and management of the automobile manufacturing industry. So reduce waste is by no means a new concept for automakers. In fact, waste management have long been a key element of running a productive manufacturing operation, and the required process are integrated into the general process that form part of every model vehicle assessed by plant and environmental management. With automakers can reduce waste include optimizing material use, reusing scrap, and reprocess the waste itself. So the next reading the waste generated by Tesla, reducing according the data about 40% of the raw material and the left producing by its super factory are scrapped or reworked. Then in the production process, frequent assistance occurred in the production workshop, which created waste material and labor. There are also data shows that Tesla Performance Factory has more than 10,000 factory employees and process about 1,000 factory employees and products, which is factory employees and product about 101,000 car, which is included to producing only the 10 car per employees per year. This is huge waste of the huge resource. The best waste in the for Tesla manufacturing, the most important waste should be the production waste of a battery for every 2,500 battery packs, and the driver unit that leave the Gigafactory during Tesla internal production process and addition 1,000 of space material are produced. Half of that will be reworked and use other car complexes. The other half turned into scrap. This is a huge waste created in Tesla industrial production, which will greatly affect the management of the operation of the company. So in the development of the company, Tesla have managed the waste for operation. In terms of labor waste, Tesla have reduced the use of the labor and increased the use for machine replace labor. For the factory assistant operation management, Tesla adjusted the factory management model. Tesla built only custom software to avoid the error caused by using of the itself system, improve the manufacturing process, and check the production schedule of the machine and any time to reduce the occupier risk of production assistance. In the most important waste management operation, Tesla processed a lot of waste materials during the internet. Material production process for the production process waste of material and complete Tesla have development of battery packs that can be reused in secondary life application, which can save a lot of material. Discovered part of can be reprocessed and reused. Now,
So my part is about decision making under uncertainty and risk in environmental, and the decisions are divided into two parts: uncertain decision and risky decision. For Tesla, they may create a Cybertruck and Roadster instead of only creating like Model 3, Model Y that are familiar with us. These are uncertain decisions since they are complete new products. And for Elon Musk, he even wants to drive his car in the moon. That's such crazy. And for the next slide, please. I divided my question into three parts, like risk, environment, uncertainty, and decision making. And decision making is simple, like the process of making choice by identifying a decision, gathering enough information. And this is important for company. And for risk environment, Tesla's current operation are more costly than profitable, and this puts the sustainability of business at risk. And for uncertainty, for example, instability and violent sales due to fears of a possible recession as the Federal Reserve aggressively hiked interest rates. Another part is like Musk has sold a portion of Tesla shares to acquire Twitter, has affected the Tesla share prices. And in the short term, this has led to a decline in Tesla market capitalization, which is fraught with uncertainty. Next page, please. For this slide, I have like to this about the max and maximum. That's the best possible payoff for each company, and to choose the alternative with the highest maximum payoff for Tesla as well. And for Tesla, they have chose the 3 zeros, like the communication to be clear and choice, like that results drives decision and commutation. And I will get more details, like to make good decisions, Tesla's leaders must need to look at the big picture and remove both individual and personal elements from the equation. Look at the prospective counterclaims and consider which option will bring you closer to your origin and long-term goals. And for the whole stuff, it means never having to guess what is expected of you and knowing exactly where you stand. It takes the guesswork out, and in return leads to better result and a heightened sense of job security. And by using the 3C rules, anyone can make a more strategic decision and effectively lead their organization by routing decision in result having competition in our choice. Like for Elon Musk, he has strong competition, makes company a very confident one, since he makes decision based on results that benefits Tesla a lot. I can say like the Musk competition are very powerful tool for the Tesla's leading and decision-making parts for his business as well. And next page, please. And for this part, I'm just simply showing the Tesla's ESG risk rating is like 28.7, which is the median risk, but compared with the Mercedes-Benz, which ESG is 21.9 and BYD ESG point is 23.9. Tesla like completely higher risk rating, since he is the 50 rank out of 89, and up to December 1st, there exists 99,290 full-time employers for Tesla. And in the global university part, the rank Tesla has got like 9,165 out of 1,000 of 59. So that's all for my part. Thanks.